Hi, and how are you doing? I'm glad to connect with you once again. I trust we are all doing well and we are all able to overcome the challenges. And I'm grateful for the greatness we also have experienced. Today, I want us to talk about a very basic but the greatest pillar in any relationship. When I talk about any relationship, I'm not talking about just a relationship between you and another person, but a relationship starting with you as intrapersonal relationship, interpersonal relationship, and of course, relationship with our Maker. And the pillar that I want to speak more about today, maybe to introspect and think through, is the pillar of love. Love. When you think about love as an individual, what comes to your mind? There's a difference between being in love and love. Being in love is just a feeling. And feeling, as we say, it's like a wave. It comes and goes. Sometimes it may be very high, other times it is very low. Other times it may not even be existing. That is a feeling. But today I want us to talk about love. And when you think about love, I would want to say that love is a deep unity that comes through the mind, through the heart, and the body. It is not just a feeling, but it's a deep unity. It's a greater connection that one has with themselves, with others, and their Maker. And because we are talking about deep unity, it means love is absolutely abstract. And being abstract means that you cannot be able to touch, like the way I'm touching this doll. You cannot be able to see it with your naked eyes. You may not even be able to express it just as love, but it can be expressed through what we refer to as love languages. And that is exactly what I want us to talk about, the love languages that we can apply to express our love and stop just feeling or being in love. And when I'll be talking about love, I'll be want us to talk about intrapersonal relationship, interpersonal relationship, and the relationship with the higher being, and that is God. The first love language is words of affirmation. Words of affirmation, they are words that are very positive, that are very genuine, words that bring acceptance, that bring validation, that make somebody feel valued and accepted. For example, waking up and looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I am wonderfully and fearfully made. I love you as a human being. Even telling your person, is it be a family member, be it be your friend, your colleague, just telling them you look very smart today. That is a word of affirmation, and to make somebody feel loved, appreciated, and accepted. That is the one way you can be able to talk about love for yourself and for others. The second love language is the physical touch. Remember, we have said, you may not be able to see love, you may not be able to touch love, but you can be able to express that love through physical touch. For example, even massaging yourself. It is a way of telling your body, I love you. Hugging, shaking hard with somebody that you love is a sign of that, I love you. and it is a sign of care, concern, and acceptance. The third love language is acts of service or serving others. For example, just assisting somebody to do something that may be looking very difficult for them, making them feel confused. Even yourself, serving yourself, like now just treating yourself, going out, having a good dinner, having a good lunch, going for a pedicure, manicure, is a sign of love, which you can also be able to do to our others. Even in the house, just giving somebody a glass of water is a sign of love and I care. The fourth love language that will be able to show that deep unity, and that is love, is spending quality time together with the person that you love. Even spending quality time for yourself. We all need me time, because in the meantime is where we are able to connect our emotions, our thoughts, and our actions. And that makes us understand who we are. Quality time with your loved ones, your family members, your friends is a sign of love. Why? Because you're sacrificing your time, you're sacrificing your resources for the sake of them. And that is love, and it makes love feel tangible. The other love language that we can all practice is being attentive of each other's need. Stop being selfish. Don't be selfish. Being selfless. Giving to others. And that one is about gifting and receiving gifts. One of the greatest love language is whereby you are able to gift your person. You also receive gift from them. Most of the time when we are given a gift by the people we love, we adore it, we treasure it. We cannot even exchange it with something else. Why? Because it reminds you of the connection and the love that that person has for you. And you don't just gift because there is an event like an anniversary, like International Women's Day, like whatever, Valentine. No, gifting any other time just to express love. So it is important for all of us to start practicing these love languages with ourselves and the people that we love. Because as I said, love is abstract, but it has to be lived. That unity cannot grow if it is not lived, if it is not expressed, especially through the love languages. Maybe we can ponder and ask ourselves, how many times have I practiced the love language towards myself, towards others, towards even God? And what do I need to do more? Where do I need to improve? What do I need to start doing? Why do I need to stop doing that has not been expressing love? Because love is one of the pillars that hold relationships, that make relationships work, and also affirm and make them grow and develop. I wish all of us all the best as we continue introspecting, as we continue analyzing and critiquing ourselves and asking ourselves, what do I need to do pertaining to love, and how best can I live this love? Thank you. Continue subscribing, continue liking, sharing, and even leaving comment as we continue growing together. Thank you. God bless you.